Hello, viewers. I, Aarti, your English educator, is back with a new topic voice. So let's start. Voice. In grammar, voice refers to the form of a verb that shows whether the subject of a sentence performs the action or is affected by the action. In active voice, subject performs the action, whereas in passive voice, it is affected by the action. Okay, so now let's start with the basic tips or the basic rules which is required to change a sentence from active to passive. So let's start with basic tips. First of all, to change an active voice into passive, you should know SVO. What is SVO? Subject, verb, and object. You must identify subject, verb, and object in any particular sentence. After that, you will convert the object of the active voice into subject of the passive and vice versa. So object will be subject and subject will be object from active to passive. Convert the main verb into third form of verb. It doesn't matter in which form the verb is in active voice. But when we will convert it into passive voice, it will be always in third form. Use preposition by, before object in passive voice. Use suitable helping verb. Now we will discuss the main pointers in detail. Before that, let's take this example. You write a letter. Here, you is subject, a letter is object, and write denotes verb. Now, as I mentioned, the second pointer, the object will be subject here. So, we will start with a letter. You will be object here. So, by you. And the verb will change to verb third form, that is written. Now, because it is a present tense, we have added helping verb as is. Okay, so the answer will be a letter is written by you. So changing from subject to object and object is subject. I believe clear to you. Changing of verb to verb third form is clear to you. Now the concern comes from where or rather how we will decide which helping verb should be there. Okay, for that I have written here in detail how to change or how to choose the correct helping verb for a particular sentence. We all know there are three types of tenses and all the three types of tenses have four subtypes. So we'll start with simple. Let's recall what is the sentence formation of a simple present tense. It sounds like subject plus V1, that is verb first form, with object. So when we will change such sentences into passive one, subject will be the subject, like the object we will be changing into subject. By plus object will remain the same. But this V1 will change to V3, and as it is simple present tense, which tense it is? Simple present tense. That's why we will be adding helping verb as is, am, are. Okay, why we are adding is am or are? Because it is present tense. Similarly, when we talk about past tense, how will you understand it's a past tense? When you will see verb second form. So when it is a past tense, a simple past tense, in those cases, helping verb will be either was or were. Once again, verb third form is common in all the passive voice. Fine, verb third form is common in all the passive voice. The difference will be if it is simple present tense, we will be adding is, am or are depending upon the number of subject. If it is past tense, we will be adding was, were. If it is a future tense, with shall or will, we will be adding a new word be. New word be will be added here. Let's go for example. Robin brings flowers. I have written the same sentence in all the three forms. Robin brings flowers, that is simple present tense. Robin brought flowers, simple past tense. Robin will bring flowers, that is future tense. Now, if you will notice the conversion, flower, which was object here, is our new subject in all the cases, right? Robin, which was subject in these sentences, are acting here as an object. By is also common in all the three sentences. Verb third form is also common in all the three sentences. The difference is, in present tense, we have used are. In past tense, we used were. And in future tense, we will be using will be. Right? So see the difference? If it's a simple present tense, are. If it's simple past tense, were. If it's a future tense, will be. Understood? Now let's see the other parts. It is about perfect tense. Present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. Subject plus has have plus verb 3 plus object. This is the sentence formation of a present perfect tense. When we will be converting such sentences into passive one, the new word been will be added. The new word been will be added. And there is no major changes. The rest, subject to object, by, will remain same. Verb third form will remain same. Only the difference, or I'll say the new thing which you have to take care in perfect tenses is adding being. B-E-E-N, being. Now let's go to the next tense. Continuous. Now, when we say continuous, it means it is for present tense, it will be is, are, am plus verb first form ing. For past tense, it is was, were plus verb first form ing. Here, we will be adding a new word being. B-E-I-N-G. The other part, the other conversions will remain same. Now, the thing which you need to take care of, or rather, the thing which you all should remember, we cannot change. We cannot change a present perfect continuous to a passive voice, past perfect continuous, future continuous, and future perfect continuous. These four tenses cannot be changed into passive voice. Now, after this, there are two more reminders, or there are a few points which I want to share before ending this video is how to change an active to passive when we will have imperative sentences. Again, I hope you all remember what are imperative sentences. Right. Order, request, suggestion or command are known as imperative sentences. Shut the door. Example, shut the door. So when we will be changing such sentences, we will be adding let Let the door be shut. Never waste time. Let time never be wasted. Another thing I want to share with you is when a verb takes two objects. For example, there are two objects in one sentence. I have written an example. I gave him mangoes. In these cases, where we have two objects, him, mangoes, direct, indirect, both the object, in such cases, we can take any of the subject, any of the object as subject. Mangoes were given to him by me, or he was given mangoes by me. Both the sentences are correct. I hope this video will help you in changing all type of sentences from active to passive. Thank you so much for watching the video. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.